Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 5 on my Paramotor to PeaBee journey, and I'm still learning to land. Well, hopefully in this video you'll see that I've actually had that click moment. I've been practicing with the bar to get that fluid and flow, not having my arms locked out, but what I realised is I still need to lean forward, and you'll notice halfway through the video that I'm actually starting to lean forward more. I'm actually getting that fluid and flow to keep the wings level and just holding it at the right height above the ground. What I also realise is, because I used to fly Cessnas, I was trying to land the aircraft and flare the aircraft from Cessna height, and that was where the problem was. Everything was going right, but I was running out of speed as I was too high. Then I realised towards the back end of the flight that I was actually flaring too high. I started flaring lower, and then it all came together, and I was so happy with the flight. So before we start the video, I've actually got two people I'd like to mention. The first one is a young lady called Chloe Mason. She's 9 years old, and I'd like to read to you the message that she sent me. Hi Giles, I was watching Fly Away Home with Dad a while ago, and this made me want to fly one. I'm enjoying your blog and I've seen more of them more than once. Looking forward to her next vid today. I'm waiting for Daddy to buy me a two-seater now. So Clive, you need to get a two-seater Flexwing for Chloe. And the other person is David Reckitt. David has been pestering me to get this video out. So David, the video is here for you to see me land. So anyway, let's leave the flight briefing room and I'll join you on my learning to land lesson.
Dunksville Radio from Golf Charlie India Papa Alpha requesting a radio check and aerodrome information.
Papa Alpha runway 22 left hand QNH 1001.
22 left hand 1001 Golf Papa Alpha.
Very good.
Okay, I can't see anything. There's one engine running in front of us.
That's good.
Okay. Golf Papa Alpha taking off 22. Rolling on the power.
Okay. So I'll leave you to fly an 800-foot left-hand circuit.
Okay. I'm going to turn base now. Nothing.
Green on overhead.
It's going to be busy today, isn't it?
Will be later.
Yeah. Turning base. And I'm quite high, but I've got a stronger wind today, so down to 3,000 feet. How do you deconflict the parachutes in the aircraft?
Just don't hit one.
Okay.
That would be bad. The trouble is they have got right of way, you see, so
yeah.
but they're supposed to be landing in the designated area, but obviously sometimes they land all over the place.
Yeah.
And so that crosswind will get less as you get lower, so although up here it might look horrendous,
yeah,
probably when you get down low it won't be so bad. So just make sure that nose wheel's nice and straight.
Yep.
That's good. And easy on the power. Any power changes you make must be small and gentle. So leave that power setting now. Don't change it until you're really low to the ground.
I tried not to change it, sorry. You can hear it, I know, it's like Badgers.
That's nice, that's spot on, that's lovely. So get as low to the ground as you can, look as far up the runway as you can, and then don't let it touch the ground. Imagine you're doing a flyby. Take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. Oh, lovely, lovely. Don't use the rudder, don't use the rudder, you haven't got one.
Back in.
Very nice,
Golf
yeah.
Romeo Yankee lining up runway 22.
Roll on.
Yeah, off you go. Lovely. Push, push, push. Push.
I listened, I learned.
Yeah, lovely that was. The wings weren't quite level when you landed, that was the only issue there.
Okay.
And then of course, when
Golf
you,
Romeo Yankee taking off 22.
after you'd landed, because you landed a little bit skew whiff on the runway, you tried to correct it with the rudder.
Yeah. I can breathe now. I think I stopped breathing.
Very nice. Yeah, there's only one downwind position and it's level with the numbers at this end of the runway.
Okay.
So anyone hears someone call downwind, we know exactly what position they're in relative to everyone else.
Okay, transmitting. Golf Papa Alpha downwind 22.
Exhaust air is on the left boat. Shortly turn to final 22.
I'm a little bit close in, I think.
Just a little bit, don't worry. I'll be right.
Wings level, wings level. I moved my body slightly forward before I started.
Yeah, that was good because you definitely got full movement there, didn't you?
Yeah. DZ plane are coming in.
Yep.
Okay, we're quite high at the minute. There's chutes on the ground and in the air.
So remember, at this point we're trying to select a power setting that will take us to the runway numbers.
Okay. Nothing on final. I'm going to call it so I can concentrate. Golf Papa Alpha, final 22.
Go Sierra DZ, if you could keep the engines going, we'll be 5 minutes. Will do.
Good. Now, the key to a nice approach is a nice constant power setting. The constant speed, constant rate of descent, which gives you a constant angle. That's nice. Just land a bit further down. Don't pull the power off.
Departure 30 to the northeast, changing to extra radar 128.975.
That's beautiful. Good. Now land the wing, not the trike. Land the wing. Okay, a little bit tense again then.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, off you go.
Golf Papa Alpha taking off.
Full power. Bar going forward. Trying to get the weight off the nose wheel. There you go. That's, when it hops and skips on the nose wheel, you know you got it just right.
Right, relax, Giles. Come on, you've got this. Relax, fluid, flow.
Yeah, do less. Even now, do much less than you're doing.
Yeah.
Let the plane do all the work for you.
I think that's what it is. I'm just trying to control everything and I can't.
You're just a control freak.
Cheers for that. Relax, Giles, relax. Golf Papa Alpha downwind 22. Go a little bit further downwind to give myself more time to get set up.
Yes.
I think that was a little bit compressed last time.
Yeah, a little bit tight, wasn't it? Remember, the less adjustment you make on the final approach, the easier the approach will be.
Yeah, I noticed that. So I took the power off. Oh, Giles, you messed it up.
And let's go back to this imagining you're doing a flyby, not a landing.
Yep.
Because it does work.
Yes, yeah, no, I was saying that exact same thing last to my head last night. Golf Papa Alpha, final 22.
Remember, you'll tend to land on what you're looking at, so don't stare at that parked aeroplane, otherwise you'll just land on it. Land on the bit of runway that you actually want to touch down on, which is about 2 of those dotted lines after the numbers. Sorry, did we call final?
I did, yes.
Oh, yeah. I was asleep, sorry. Right, do as little work as you possibly can on that roll control.
Coming low, more power.
No, you're definitely not low. Leave the power as it is. That's good. Now, be nice and fluid. Take your time. Just do a little flyby, and then let it land. Oh, that's it. Lovely.
Do a flyby.
Do a little flyby. Don't let it land. Don't let it land. Don't let it land. Good. Okay.
Oh, I felt much better. I don't know how it felt in the back.
Yeah, fine.
Golf Papa Alpha taking off.
Well, it woke me up. Good. Bar going forward. You want to lighten that nose wheel, you see. There you go. Lovely.
Fluid, Giles. Oh, much better. That little lean forward, just a couple of inches.
Yeah. Right, just let go of the bar a second. Okay, that's how much work you should be doing. It's absolutely nothing.
Alright.
Let the plane do its thing. I'm afraid you're just not needed, are you? Because the plane's quite happily flying itself.
You said this on lesson 1, didn't you? Okay, it's drifting off.
Yeah,
then.
inevitably it'll wander off
Yeah.
eventually.
Right.
Yeah, so do nothing. Just keep it straight.
Just be a puppet.
Yeah. Well, it is getting a bit choppy, so you might need to do a bit occasionally.
Yeah.
You get the point.
Golf Papa Alpha, downwind 22.
23 Golf Derby 9 up, 22.
I didn't quite hear that, did you?
He said, I'll be hurdy.
Okay, that's what I thought he said. Right, fluid, flow, flyby. The 3 Fs. Turning final now. Really high there, aren't I? Really high. Golf Papa Alpha, final 2-2.
That's nice.
Flyby, fluid, flyby.
Taking it nice and low. Look up the runway. Fly the wing.
I'm flying the wing.
Yeah, we just kind of ran out of speed a little bit there because you started a little early, but of course we went a bit skew with, but it was all right.
Yeah.
We're still alive. Where you go?
Golf Papa Alpha taking off 2-2. Wings level and neutral.
Take the weight off the nose wheel. There you go. And a little push on the airborne. There you go.
Green on for the low pass, wind 3 pass. Slow drop, and we'll go green on 0.3 pass.
I'll put the autopilot on now for you, okay?
Oh, cool. Oh, look at that. I like this autopilot. There we go. Golf Papa Alpha downwind 2-2. I'm going to try a slightly flatter approach with a bit more power this time.
Yep. Yeah, you got a bit of crosswind there now, haven't you?
Yeah. Golf Papa Alpha final 2-2.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I'm still flaring far too early.
Yes.
My power's too high, my power's too high. Calm down.
Good, get nice and low. Look up the runway, take your time.
Wing level, wing level. Wings level, Giles, wings level, wings level.
Good. Again, you run out of speed and just
I
fell
was too
off.
high.
Yeah.
I was too high.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
But otherwise, I mean, you were doing everything right, just slightly too high.
Okay.
Okay, off you go.
Golf Papa Alpha taking off 2-2. Yes, too high. That's what I'm doing wrong. The moment I pushed the bar out a touch, it was like, damn it, you did it too early, Giles.
Yeah, so sometimes during the landing you just push a little too much and end up, a couple of feet higher than you were.
And then all the speed's gone.
Yeah.
I feel I'm getting some level of brain capacity back, if that makes sense. I'm not scared of everything.
Now, also remember we've got that little bit of crosswind, which we don't really want, but we're just going to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So the airplane is going to land slightly skew with.
Yeah.
It's going to be pointing slightly into wind.
Yeah.
And it's quite important that the rear wheels touch the ground first, so that the aircraft can straighten itself up before the nose wheel comes down. If you 3-point it or land heavily, then the airplane's not going to be straight when it lands.
Ah.
So you have to let the back wheels touch the ground first. That will straighten the airplane up, and then you can carry on with the rest of the landing. If you let it land flat or heavy, it tends to land all 3 wheels together.
Okay.
And the plane won't be pointing down the runway. Now also, because you've got a crosswind, if you allow that crosswind to get underneath your wing when you're on the ground, it will tip you over eventually in a strong enough crosswind.
Yeah.
And also, once the wind gets underneath your wing and starts to lift it, it's very difficult to get it back down again. So again, wings level is the most important thing.
Yeah. Nothing on final. Right, focus on the runway, Giles. It's a little bit lower. Wow, look at that crosswind. Golf Papa Alpha, final 2-2.
Of course, the fact that there's a crosswind might also be why you're trying to use the rudder to straighten it up.
I'm trying not to.
Good. Think a nice flat approach.
Yeah. There we go. Fly by, Giles, fly by. Too much power, too much power. Wings level. Wings level.
Gently, 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 gently. Oh, there you go.
Wings level.
There you go. Now, did you feel the back wheels hit, plane straighten up, and then nose wheel
Yes.
hit? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to feel.
Cool.
Okay, off you go.
Golf Papa Alpha, taking off 2-2. Bar neutral. Get speed. Forward. Wing into the wind. Right, that felt a lot better.
Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, it all came together on that one.
Yeah. It was almost the kind of trying to stop myself correcting, the nose correcting itself automatically.
Yeah, yeah, that's why they say land the wing, you see, because the trike will always be slightly behind the wing.
Land the wing. Wings level, land the wing. Yeah, now that, despite all the kind of getting thrown around, I wasn't too fussed about that. It was the fact I flared later.
Yep.
And then it just arrived.
Yep.
With bar fully forward. Golf Papa Alpha, final 2-2. Right, come down. Come down. Come down, come down. Wings. Wings.
Oh, look at that. Was that good or what?
Ask me in a minute. Bar back to neutral. Okay.
That was only perfect.
Take off.
Good, yeah, wake up. Just get one more.
Golf Papa Alpha, taking off 2-2.
Very nice.
Man, I wish it was a little bit smoother.
Yeah, let's face it, it's not an ideal day today, is it?
But I'm landing on not ideal days.
That's true, and you've done every single landing so far. I've had my hands on, but I've not done anything.
I knew you were going to say that. But it's not going to happen, Jim. It's not going to happen. Don't be nervous, Charles. Just fly the aeroplane. I can't get in with that DZ plane. I will go around, but if not, I'll carry on the approach. Nothing on final. I can see.
You can always
Go around.
if it don't look right.
I'm used to remembering words, but I just chuckled to myself when I saw that.
It's an old one actually, a long time ago that was.
I'm high at the minute. Okay. Golf Papa Alpha, final 2-2.
Go COD then.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we'll be shutting down Bruce for 20, so you want to come on to the fuel bounder?
Yeah, just overusing the power. Settle down a little.
Couple fuel, cool.
Leave that power setting then. Leave it. Leave the power setting. Leave it. Get nice and low now.
CZ goes there. Go COD descend.
Lovely. Wings level.
Enough fuel for a couple more lifts.
Okay, we'll taxi in now.
Okay.
So keep it light, but we're going to
I
shut
really
down,
enjoyed that.
I'm afraid.
Golf Papa Alpha, runway 22 vacated.
Lovely. Yeah, some really good stuff there.
I enjoyed that. I really did. I could see everything happening.
Yeah.
No, thoroughly enjoyed that. Yes! My sitting in the dining room table with a broom handle.
I don't want to know what you get up to at home.
I could hear myself deep breathing after the landing because I think I was just stopped breathing.
It's when I stop breathing you want to start worrying.
Yeah, we'll be doing an emergency landing.
Because I'm getting on a bit now. Well done.
Wow.
That, as they say, is coming together.
Yes. sorry, that's not very British, is it?
As you may have picked up from the video, it was quite a busy day on the airfield. We had the drop zone plane, parachutes in the air and lots of other circuit traffic, as well as up to a 40-degree crosswind, which made the circuits interesting. But what it did do is teach me that the aircraft can cope with those sort of crosswinds and how it corrects itself automatically without using rudder, which I don't have on this aircraft. Throughout the flight, I was getting more and more brain capacity back because I was becoming more comfortable with how the aircraft lands, the speeds and how I actually need to bring the aircraft down in a smooth manner onto the runway. And I really enjoyed those final few circuits where it all came together. I was so happy by the end of it. My own personal mantra for landing is forward, fluid and flyby. The flyby will keep me lower to the ground and allow me to bleed off that energy at the right height. So the 3 F's is what I'm taking away. Some of you may have picked up on the song that Jim sang. It says you can always go around. A lot of people tend to focus on always trying to land, but actually you can always go around. And I will leave a link to that song in the description. It is quite funny, so go and have a look at it if you want to. So there you have it. I can safely say I know how to land a Flexwing, but it's one of those things that you always need to practice. I love landings and I love getting them right. So from here on in, it's getting those landings perfect. Until the next time everybody, fly safe.